The countdown to the end of the school year is quickly reaching the 1-month mark, with some students still trying to decide what to do for the summer. Coming up, we'll show you how one department offered a late semester option for Red Raiders to make plans for the future.
Film production has been steadily increasing across the state of Texas, and the Lubbock area is hoping to become the next Hollywood hotspot. We'll show you how the governor's office is helping local businesses encourage studios to buy into the Lone Star State.
And a couple of Texas Tech athletes are making headlines on the national and world stage after record-breaking performances at recent competitions. MCTV's Natalie DuPre has details on those stories and more in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Thursday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Emma Montgomery.
And I'm Haleigh Hinojosa. Exactly 1 month from today, final exams for the spring semester will begin. That also means the end of the school year is less than 5 weeks away.
Although some students may be planning to just have fun this summer, others are thinking about their future careers. With that in mind, a campus department hosted one of their last university-wide events of the year to give Red Raiders the chance to get their post-semester plans in place. The University Career Center hosted the spring edition of the nonprofit job fair yesterday afternoon in the sub courtyard. The event featured representatives from more than a dozen nonprofit groups and organizations, all available to visit with students. Attendees had the chance to learn about various opportunities to either volunteer, expand their resume, or even find a first job after graduation.
So the Volunteer Center partners with the Career Center. Every semester we host the nonprofit job fair. So it's open for nonprofits to sign up for, just to recruit interns, summer interns, next semester interns, and some job openings.
Wednesday's event was the last job fair of the semester organized by the University Career Center. But there's still plenty of time to meet up with the career counselor or talk about options for the upcoming summer break and beyond. For more information on all of the services the UCC offers for students, visit careercenter.ttu.edu.
The nonprofit job fair wasn't the only event held yesterday for students thinking about their future. Another campus department hosted a first-of-its-kind event to give Red Raiders an opportunity to take full advantage of their time at Texas Tech. Fulbright Day 2023 was held from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Teaching, Learning, and Professional Development Center in the library. Fulbright Day featured a schedule of info sessions, a panel discussion, and a reception, all designed to help students, faculty, and staff learn more about the federally funded Fulbright programs. The programs provided opportunities to travel abroad for research, teaching, or study. Students, faculty, and staff can apply for grants through the Fulbright Scholars Program, the International Education Administrators Program, and the U.S. Student Program. Selections are made each year from applicants throughout the country. Wednesday's event included alumni of the Fulbright program who were available to answer questions and talk about their experiences. Yesterday was the first ever Fulbright Day held here on campus, and it was organized by the Office of Prestigious External Students Awards.
The state of Texas has become a premier location for many film studios looking for on-location options for productions. Even though Lubbock is not currently a hot spot for feature films, some state and local leaders are hoping to change that. On Tuesday, the Office of the Governor and the Texas Film Commission hosted a film-friendly Texas workshop here in the Hub City. Members of the local community gathered at the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts to learn about the steps it would take to get local businesses certified as film-friendly. The goal of the event is to help encourage production companies and studios to utilize resources in the Lubbock area to increase jobs and stimulate the local economy. Tuesday's workshop was one of several that are taking place throughout the state this spring.
The Film Commission is out of Austin in the governor's office, and so they do these workshops around the state periodically. So Lubbock was lucky enough to be able to get it for this spring. So we've collaborated with the Film Commission out of Austin. We work closely with the Department of Media and Communications at Texas Tech. Of course, we've worked with Luca, because that's where we're having it here today, United and Ray-Ban to help with our catering and food, and Design Envy, who also helped us with some underwriting for our food. So it was a big, fun, collaborative effort among a lot of people to make it happen.
Tuesday's Film Friendly Texas workshop featured information and panel sessions scheduled throughout the day. The workshop also offered attendees the chance to network with other businesses who are either certified or working to become certified as film-friendly by the Texas Film Commission.
It's been another roller coaster week of weather here on the South Plains. The week started with temperatures topping out near 90 degrees, but since then, a cold front has kept things a lot cooler.
That cold front came in on Tuesday night after windy conditions produced another dust storm earlier in the day. Wind speeds started out breezy on Tuesday morning, but around 11 a.m. things changed quickly. Speeds increased to a constant 25 to 35 miles per hour, with gusts reaching as high as 57 miles per hour in some parts of Lubbock. The wind kept skies brown into the evening, and some parts of the South Plains even had to close roads due to low visibility and sand covering parts of highways.
Wind speeds have died down dramatically since Tuesday, but breezy conditions have continued this week. But will the drop in temperatures also stick around as we head into the weekend? Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. It's been mostly sunny today on the MCTV tower cam. There's still a few high clouds in the sky, but it's a lot more clear than it was earlier today. By this afternoon, the clouds should completely move out of the area, but temperatures will continue to stay cool throughout the afternoon. Highs are expected to top out in the low 60s, but that's still close to a 30-degree drop from Monday's official high of 89 degrees. Tonight, skies will remain clear, and that will lead to another chilly evening in the Hub City. Lows should drop back into the 30s with a slight possibility of a freeze. But if we do hit the freezing mark tonight, it should hopefully be the last time for the season. The average last freeze for our area is April 10th. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies and cooler temperatures are expected to stay in the forecast. Friday will start with another round of chilly temperatures, and highs are only expected to top out in the low 60s. Around noon, wind speed should increase slightly, bringing clouds back into the area. By nightfall, we'll see mostly cloudy skies with wind speeds around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night will again be chilly, but we should stay above the freezing mark. Heading into the Easter weekend, a warming trend will start on Saturday morning, leading to another beautiful couple of days here on the South Plains. Highs should be back in the 70s on Saturday with lots of sunshine and light winds. Easter Sunday is also looking nice right now with temperatures quickly climbing into the 70s by early afternoon. Sunday's highs should top out in the mid to upper 70s, but clouds will be back in the area and increase through the afternoon. There's even a slight chance of rain later in the day, but it shouldn't be enough to affect any afternoon Easter egg hunts. Sunday will finish out with a mild evening with temperatures staying in the 60s until midnight. Looking ahead, the Easter holiday is forecast to end with another nice day that could include a round of showers in the evening, but dry and even warmer conditions are expected the rest of the week.
Speaking of the weather, the windy conditions changed up schedules for Texas Tech athletics earlier this week, but things are back on schedule as we head into the weekend.
But some sports stayed on track with competitions outside of the Hub City. MCTV's Natalie DuPre joins us now in the studio with the roundup of all recent and upcoming Red Raider action in sports. Natalie.
Thanks, Haley and Emma. Happy Thursday and happy National Student Athlete Day to all our Texas Tech Red Raiders and Lady Raiders. Let's get into the action. Over the weekend, the new Texas Tech all-time individual win leader, Ludwig Aberg, secured another top 5 finish at the Calusa Cup following his win at the Valspar Collegiate and 6th win in the Texas Tech career. The Texas Tech golf team finished 5 out of 9 at the Calusa Cup. Up next, the men will travel to Phoenix, Arizona to play at the Thunderbird Collegiate on April 14th through 15th. In other news, the Texas Tech men's tennis team will be facing number 1 Texas today at 5 p.m. at the McLeod Tennis Center. Red Raider Nation is needed to be at today's match to help the Red Raiders defend their home court. Then on Saturday, they will play number 2 TCU at 1 p.m. at the McLeod. Be sure to come out and support. The Texas Tech baseball team's first game of the series against opponent North Dakota State has been postponed from tonight to have their first game of the 3-game series moved to Friday. Winter conditions in North Dakota kept the Bison from traveling to Lubbock last night. They will now play a doubleheader on Saturday to make up for today's schedule change. Coming off a series win to TCU, the Red Raiders are eager to continue their winning streak and beat North Dakota State this weekend. Speaking of trying to continue their win streak, the Texas Tech softball team will go up against the #1 Oklahoma Sooners today in Norman, Oklahoma for the start of a 3-game series. First pitch is set for 6 p.m. and you can catch it on ESPN+. Just yesterday, Texas Tech's Terrence Jones was named Big 12 Athlete of the Week for track and field. This past weekend, Jones took the current world lead for his 20.05 second time at the Texas Relays in the men's 200 meter. A big congratulations to Terrence Jones for this amazing achievement. Up next, the track and field team will compete in the University of Arizona's Gym Click Shootout today, starting today through Saturday. All of Red Raider Nation is hoping for another great weekend of sports. That's all for today. Back to you, Emma and Haleigh.
Thanks, Natalie. So, Haleigh, do you have any big plans for Easter weekend?
I think I'll probably try and step outside and enjoy some of that nice weather. What about you?
Very nice. I'll be going home to visit my family.
Sounds like a good Easter weekend. That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. Have a happy Easter holiday, and we'll see you back next Thursday.